What really happens in the first 24 hours after death? Does the soul immediately leave the body? Does it face judgment, or does it remain near the world of the living? Across thousands of years, religions have tried to answer this mysterious question. Today, we explore how 6 major religions describe the first 24 hours after death. Death is the one moment every human will face. But what happens immediately after that moment? Different religions describe very different journeys for the soul. Some believe the soul is questioned in the grave. Others believe the soul begins a journey or judgment. And some believe the soul prepares for rebirth. In this video, we will explore the first 24 hours after death according to Islam, Judaism, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Zoroastrianism. Let's begin with Islam. Islam. The soul enters barzakh. According to Islam, death is the moment when the soul leaves the body and enters a new stage of existence. Islamic teachings describe that the angels take the soul from the body. For believers, this moment is described as peaceful. After death, the body is washed and wrapped in a simple white cloth called a kafan, and the funeral prayer is performed before burial. But according to Islamic belief, the real events begin inside the grave. Soon after burial, 2 angels appear. Their names are Munkar and Nakir. They ask the soul 3 questions. Who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is your prophet? For believers, the grave becomes peaceful and spacious. But for those who rejected faith, the grave becomes narrow and difficult. This stage is known as barzakh, the barrier between death and the day of judgment. Judaism. The soul begins its spiritual journey. In Judaism, the body is treated with great respect after death. Burial usually happens quickly, often within the same day. Many Jewish traditions believe the soul begins a spiritual transition during the first day after death. Some teachings describe the soul as remaining connected to the body for a short period. During this time, prayers and mourning rituals begin. Jewish teachings also describe a place known as Gehenna, which is often viewed as a temporary stage of purification rather than eternal punishment. Eventually, righteous souls may enter a peaceful spiritual realm called Gan Eden. Christianity. The soul faces judgment. According to Christianity, the soul begins its journey immediately after death. Many Christian traditions believe the soul experiences a form of judgment soon after leaving the body. Depending on a person's life and faith, the soul may enter heaven or hell. In the Catholic tradition, there is also a temporary state known as purgatory. Purgatory is believed to be a place where souls are purified before entering heaven. Christians also believe that one day Jesus Christ will return and all people will be resurrected for the final judgment. Hinduism. The soul prepares for rebirth. In Hinduism, death is not seen as an ending. Instead, it is simply a transition in a long spiritual journey. Hindu belief teaches that the soul, known as Atman, is eternal. After death, the body is usually cremated, often within 24 hours, but the soul continues its journey through the cycle of rebirth. This endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth is called samsara. The ultimate goal in Hindu philosophy is moksha, liberation from this cycle. Buddhism. Consciousness continues. Buddhism shares some similarities with Hinduism, but also introduces a major difference. Buddhism teaches that there is no permanent soul. Instead, what continues after death is a stream of consciousness shaped by karma. According to the teachings of Gautama Buddha, the first stages after death involve the continuation of this consciousness toward a new existence. Depending on karma, a being may be reborn in different realms, such as human, heavenly, or other states of existence. The ultimate goal in Buddhism is nirvana, complete freedom from suffering and the cycle of rebirth. Zoroastrianism. The soul waits 3 days. One of the world's oldest religions is Zoroastrianism. According to its teachings, the soul remains close to the body for the first 3 days after death. During this time, prayers are performed for the soul. On the fourth day, the soul begins its journey toward a bridge known as the Chinvat Bridge. This bridge separates the physical world from the spiritual world. For righteous people, the bridge becomes wide and safe, leading to paradise. But for those who lived wicked lives, the bridge becomes narrow and dangerous. Across different religions and cultures, humans have always tried to understand what happens after death. Some beliefs focus on judgment, others focus on rebirth, and some describe a temporary spiritual world between life and the final destination. But despite their differences, many traditions share one important idea. The way we live our lives today has consequences beyond death. And perhaps the mystery of the afterlife is what reminds us how valuable life truly is.